You stand at a crossroads, two paths laid bare before you. One is the comfort of the known, the well-trodden lane of sweet illusions. The other, a stark, uncomfortable truth, a choice. You can click away now, back to the endless scroll, or you can stay and see how deep the rabbit hole truly goes. They say ignorance is bliss, but it is a bliss bought on credit, and the bill always comes due. Look around you. The synchronized dance of the masses, the perfect rhythm of the crowd, a ballet of conformity choreographed by unseen hands. We are told we are free, yet we move as one, our steps guided by an invisible architecture. Beneath your feet, unseen, unfelt, lies the blueprint of control, a golden, shimmering grid, the very architecture of power. It dictates the boundaries of your world, the limits of your ambition. We walk upon it every day, oblivious, mistaking its golden bars for the solid ground of reality. And who are its architects? Who are the creators of this grand design? They are faceless, formless entities sitting in a silent void, observing their creation. They don't need to shout commands or build physical walls. Their power is subtle, woven into the very fabric of our lives. They designed the maze, we simply run it. They don't rule with iron fists, but with invisible strings, and we, the puppets, dance to their silent tune. Let's descend through this architecture, layer by layer, and expose the pillars that hold it up. The first level, military might. We see tanks, warplanes, the symbols of raw force, but watch closely. They are not the true power, merely its most visible expression. They are the guard dogs at the gate, formidable but ultimately disposable. See how they crumble, turning into sand, shifting and ephemeral. True power doesn't need to brandish a sword. It shapes the mind that wields it. Below that, we find a more insidious level, genetics. The very code of life, manipulated. We are told our destinies are written in our DNA, our weaknesses and strengths preordained. But look at this strand. It's not made of adenine and guanine. It's woven from cigarette smoke, from alcohol bottles, from the processed sugars that line our shelves. We are convinced our limitations are biological, when in fact, they are manufactured. They sell us the poison and then sell us the cure, profiting from the very sickness they engineer. It's a brilliant business model, and we are its most loyal customers. Deeper still, we reach the economy. We chase numbers on a screen, believing they represent value, freedom, security. We trade our time, our energy, our very lives for them. We sacrifice our passions for a paycheck, our dreams for a pension. But what are these numbers? Watch as they shift, morphing into cold, hard iron bars. We are not earning a living. We are serving a sentence in a prison of our own making, a prison of debt and desire. The economy isn't a system for prosperity. It's a system of control, the most efficient one ever devised. Now, we hit the bedrock. Ideology, history, worldview. This is the foundation upon which all other levels are built. Look at this person, safe and sound, inside a transparent cube. They can see out, but they believe the cube is the entire universe. Everything outside is dismissed as fantasy, as conspiracy, as fake news. Their history was written for them. Their worldview was given to them. Their ideology was installed like software. They will defend their tiny prison with their last breath, because to them, it is not a prison, it is reality itself. And how is this all maintained? How is this architecture powered? Look here, the algorithm of the lie. A mirror, a split screen. On the left, a person screaming in outrage. On the right, another person screaming back with equal fury. Left versus right, us versus them. Believer versus skeptic. They are convinced they are fighting a righteous war against an evil enemy, but they are both just batteries. Their anger, their fear, their division, it's all just energy. And this energy is extracted, harvested, and used to power the golden grid, strengthening the very system they think they are fighting. They are two hands of the same body, tearing each other apart while the architects watch in silence. But there is a crack in the system, a glitch in the matrix. And it starts right here, right now, with a single thought. Naming the frame is the first act of freedom. To see the grid is to break its spell. To recognize the architecture is to rob it of its power. The moment you see the bars of your cage, you are no longer just a prisoner. You are a potential escape artist. The choice was never about a red pill or a blue pill. The choice is to see or not to see, and you have chosen to see. The power was never theirs to have. It was always yours to give away. Now, take it back.